Hello, NestWatchers. You've already learned how to explore and manage your own data. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to explore and visualize data from the entire NestWatch project. To do that, we'll click on the tab that says Explore Data. Here you'll find two different kinds of data available for your exploration. The first is a NestWatch map room, and the second is our project-wide data downloads. Let's start by visiting the NestWatch map room. Here, we find an interactive map of all nesting sites and all species that have been submitted to NestWatch. By default, all the species across all years will be visualized, but you have the option of choosing between different species and different years to drill down to the kind of data that you're interested in. At the bottom right-hand side, you'll see the total number of nest sites found for the species and year that you've selected. If you want to narrow down your specifications, just choose a year to drill down even further. In this way, you can see exactly how many nest sites were found and submitted in a specific year for a certain species. Now, you can zoom in on the map to locate these nests more precisely. You can explore the nests submitted in a certain area. You can also double-click to zoom in or use the slider on the left-hand side. But you'll notice that you can only zoom in so far before the map does not continue to zoom, and that's to protect the locations of our nests. If you need more room to explore the map, you can enter full screen mode by clicking on this icon underneath the zoom bar. Choose Allow to enter full screen mode. Full screen mode is exactly like the regular mode, it just gives you a little more space to move around and visualize the map. It will take up your entire screen, which will enable you to more easily see the patterns in the data. You can still choose between different species and set the different years, and it has all of the same features, it's just larger. So when you're ready, you can exit full screen mode by clicking your escape key. You'll be taken back to the regular map. Now, let's say you are interested in answering questions like, what are other people reporting in my state? Or, how are black-capped chickadees doing across their range? Or, how many bald eagles were submitted to NestWatch last year? For questions like that, you can get more detailed information by visiting our Downloads section. So we'll go back to the Explore Data homepage. But this time, we're going to click on Project-Wide Data Downloads. This is a way of getting more detailed information about what has been submitted to NestWatch. You'll need to choose your data download parameters. So choose a species or select all species. I'm going to choose American Robin just for an example. Choose the year that you're interested in. And choose the location that you're interested in. You can choose all locations or individual states and provinces. Now there are three different kinds of data that you can download. A species summary, which has several different options underneath that you can choose to include or exclude depending on what you're interested in. If you just want to know the total number of nests, you can deselect all of these options. Or if you want all the additional details, just leave them checked. Or you can choose calculations of reproductive success, again selecting the parameters that are interesting to you and leaving the rest. Or you can choose to download the raw nesting attempt data. Select the type of data that's interesting to you and click Export Data. Save the file and it should begin to download immediately. The first page that you'll see when your data downloads is a cover sheet with a data dictionary. This includes the variables that have been downloaded for you and how they were calculated. The actual data is located on the second tab, down at the bottom where it says Project-Wide Data. Click there to be shown all the data that you've just downloaded. Again, you'll see the species, year, and location that you selected, the total nesting attempts, the hatch rate, fledge rate, or location information, whichever parameters that you chose to download. This is where it will show up. so you can explore data and look at trends elsewhere in the country. Now you'll notice that the location information is only specific to the state or province level. We don't give specific locations to protect homeowners who have submitted their data to NestWatch. However, if you have a legitimate research reason for needing these data, please contact us at nestwatch@cornell.edu to do a formal data request, and we'll be happy to provide you with the information that you need for your research question. So, once you're done exploring, you can save the report to your computer and close out of it. If you still are interested in other types of downloads, you can go ahead and continue selecting years or species or locations, and you can do as many downloads as you want. There's no limit. So, all the data in the NestWatch project are available right at your fingertips on nestwatch.org.